All right, it is a early start here for us on our work day. We've got the lumber kit in, we've got some material handling to do. I got the sawhorses up. We just got a lot of stuff to get moved and unloaded off that trailer. The posts that we need are on the very bottom on the backside, so we've got to get all the 2x bundles off the front there, and then all the steels on top of it. So I'm hoping I can lighten those loads up a little bit. We could get the steel staged up on top of the Connex there. It'd be a good place out of the way and safe until we need it for hopefully only a week or so, but we'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and set this up for a time lapse. I think it'd be fun kind of getting the trailer unloaded. And then as everyone gets woken up and gets their breakfast in them and dressed, I think I'll get some help here in a little bit.
All right, it's been a full day.
It has been a full day.
Yeah.
It's been a day full of multiple outfit changes.
Everything is, so we unloaded our trailer of materials and it was delivered yesterday in the rain, and so a lot of it had water on it.
Yeah, everything was pretty much soaked.
So in moving the material, we inevitably got wet.
Yep.
So
Yep. But that's okay. We got a lot done.
Mhm.
I don't think I overestimated, or underestimated rather, how much work it was going to be. We thought it was going to be a full day. I mean, in an ideal scenario, we would have had a lot of space all the way around. We would have been able to stage material, get a telehandler in here, just take everything off the trailer and dump it all wherever we wanted it in 15 minutes. But the reality is we don't have that kind of space. We don't have that kind of access. I mean, even if we could squeeze a telehandler in here, we couldn't get the angles that we needed to get everything placed where we wanted. So it just took a little bit more time. We had to pretty much unload everything piece by piece, which, you know, it's not really a big deal. And we took advantage of it too. So I don't know if you could see here behind me, but we got the roof steel. That's up on some sawhorses right now. But as we unloaded it, we lined it up so it was perfectly flush at the end on the eave end. And we'll save some time back because we're gonna pre-drill all the holes. So we'll just go straight through all of it as we drill. So hopefully we can recover some of the time that we spent unloading it one at a time. But we're sitting on the post, which was at the bottom. It was at the bottom of the trailer. The one thing that we needed to get started on. But we have access to them now, so we can start doing our layout tomorrow.
yeah, we're motivated though. You know, we have people ask us how we find the energy, and I think it's just sheer motivation. I mean, it's November 13th, and we don't have walls or a roof up.
It's November 13th?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So, energy, motivation, panic, whatever you want to translate it into, we are going to keep moving every daylight hour we have.
Yeah. You know, I don't know how long it's going to take us. I mean, it could take a few months still from this point.
Yeah. Professionals do it in 2 weeks, so it's got to take us like...
Yeah, I think they can do it in like 2 to 3 weeks, even with just a small crew of 2 or 3 people. So we'll see what we can get done here. If the boom on the tractor is able to lift like 2 to 3 bays of the wall at a time, then I can almost lay out this whole wall this week
On the floor.
on the ground, and then on the weekend we can get some help and we can get these walls raised.
That's the plan. We'll see if it goes according to plan.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna wait for trusses to be delivered, and we're gonna get a crane to get the trusses lifted up, and then just a bunch of steel and all that stuff at that point. But there's still a ton of work. It's hard to not get ahead of myself, and
One step at a time.
yeah. But the next step for us is getting these posts laid out. We got to mark them up where we want all the wall girts, so we know where that is. We know where all the door headers are. We know where we're gonna be setting the headers for the trusses, all that stuff. So there's a lot of work to do just in prepping these, and probably prepping some of the 2x6s for the girts as well, so that we can assemble it rather quickly.
Yeah. So we're ready.
Yeah. All right. It's getting late. It's getting dark. We're gonna wrap it up here for today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get dry.
It's gonna start raining in a few minutes anyway.
Yeah.
And after church tomorrow, we'll get right back at it.
Every daylight hour we have to spare.
Yeah.